Hey Leo, I am your astrologer Wonder Girl, taking you to new heights. Here is your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, March 26th to Sunday, April 1st, 2018. Now before I get started, I just wanted to let you all know that I will be doing an April 2018 webinar. It will be this Thursday, March 29th at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. In it, I'm going to talk about what's going on in the month of April, which includes Saturn and Pluto going retrograde, Chiron changing signs, moving into Aries, and of course Venus moving into Taurus, a sign that it likes very much. Okay, so that's what we're going to talk about. I see this, to me, being a very big transition month, moving from an old way of doing things, from an old life, really stepping into a new one with more stability, with more security, feeling much more lighthearted than we have previously. And this is the month that it's all going to take place. We just need to make sure that we're dedicated, we're diligent, and we're keeping everything together in order to get to the other side here at the end of this month feeling much better. All right, so that's what we're going to talk about. If you're interested, please click on the link down below in my description box. Now, for your horoscope, Leo, what we've got going on is the sun hanging out in Aries at the very beginning of this week on Monday, and that for you is in your 9th house of something new and different that you have not done before. So you are doing something new, something that you haven't done. I like to think with the 9th house that it's exciting. A new exciting thing could be traveling, could be studying, could also be learning something that you did not know previously being a big focus for you. Okay, with the sun on Monday making a square over to Mars, and with Mars being in your 6th house of your job and your daily routines, I think what you're doing is something new on the day-to-day. A new job, a new set of daily routines, learning something on the job. Could also come traveling a lot for work. Could be a thing, or just trying to maybe do something more that excites you on the day-to-day. All right, so I think that's what you're trying to figure out this week, is how you can do something you really like, that makes you excited, that makes you happy, something new, and how you can organize it and put all the pieces in place so that you can actually make it happen in reality that you were trying to figure out. All right, that's what I see happening on Monday. Then on Wednesday, while we're thinking about all of this, we have Venus come into a conjunction with Uranus and Aries in your 9th. So as you're trying to figure out how you can have a new job, a new set of daily routines, find more excitement on the day-to-day in some way, on Wednesday, there may come some unexpected stuff here in regards to a new thing that you're doing. Could be an unexpected thing in regards to relationships or with money. So maybe there's your relationships, maybe you have some new relationships that could come in, or some kind of like unusual or unexpected thing that comes up in relationships, and also with money, a new financial situation, or some new thing coming up there. Uranus and Venus don't always get along. So it definitely could be a little bit unsettling in some way, whatever comes up, but it doesn't have to be that way. It could also give you lots of insights about what you're doing in life and how you can find more excitement. Okay, so that's what's happening there on Wednesday. Then on Thursday and Friday, we get the sun as it moves further through Aries, making a square over to Saturn in your 6th house of your job and your daily routines. Definitely bringing up some decisions you may have to make and some discipline when it comes to something new that is going on. So maybe the beginning of the week there, you're trying to figure out how to do something new and exciting on the day-to-day. Then maybe something unexpected comes up in some way, an unexpected relationship, an unexpected financial commitment about some new thing that it is that you have decided to do here. And maybe once we get to Thursday, Friday with the Sun-Saturn square, you then have to think more seriously about this unexpected thing that's come up in regards to something new in your job. You have to commit to it in some way, or make some decision about something new that you're doing so that you can move forward being a thing. Okay. Sometimes the sun and a square with Saturn can be a little difficult, can feel a little bit restricting, especially when it comes to your daily routines, finding joy on the day-to-day after something unexpected has come up. But I think if you remain dedicated and disciplined and don't get discouraged, there is an opportunity here for you to start to figure out how you can find more of that joy in a much more sustainable way for you on the day-to-day than you have previously. Okay, another thing that I think will be good, even if you do feel restricted here around Thursday and Friday, is Mercury in your 9th house this weekend making a trine over to the North Node in your first. So if you can commit to doing something new about your job and about your daily routines, even if something unexpected does come up, or even if it feels like it's taken a lot of work, I think it is going to help you in the end to do more, to think more about, to figure out how you can start to feel happier in your life, do more of what it is that you want, and just be more comfortable all around with what is going on with you, with the North Node being in your first. All right, and maybe just needing to make some decisions here, or some commitments when it comes to what you're doing on the day-to-day, and in what way, so that you can put your life in a better spot and do more of the things that it is that you really want. All right, happening there. Then on Saturday, after all of this, we get a full moon right here in Libra, which for you is your third house of talk and communication. And what that could bring is lots of communicating going on, lots of conversations, even a very, very active mind happening about what you're doing, about some new thing that's going on. And I think what you're trying to do, all this communication, all of this thought, is how you can tie up some loose ends with your immediate environment, with an old life, with some old things that you were doing, so that you really can begin to step into something new that you enjoy better and begin to live it. And I think what you're trying to figure out this week is how you can cut ties or tie up some old ends, loose ends, with something that you're familiar with, something that you've been doing for some time, so that you can start to do something else that you like better, that's better for you, and to bring it all together on the day-to-day. All right, so that's the main stuff that I see happening. Then after that, next Sunday, we've got the Sun in a conjunction with Mercury, again bringing up lots of conversations here about something new that it is that you're doing, about what you need to feel happier, maybe integrating as well. That could come up on Sunday, all of the experiences that have happened to you previously, trying to make sense of it all, process it all, and feel more comfortable with that. And while that's going on Sunday, we also do have Mars in a conjunction with Saturn, which has been building all week too, in your sixth house of your job and your daily routines, trying to make sure that you're doing things in the day-to-day that it is that you really like. And I think the end of the week comes more about after maybe we had to make some hard decisions during the middle of the week, after some unexpected things maybe came up on Wednesday. I think the end of the week gives us more of an opportunity to start to understand what's going on with us, what new thing we've been working out, to hopefully integrate it into our life. And I think ideally with the Mars and Saturn, to start to make some more progress, doing some things on the day-to-day maybe that have been hard for you lately. And I think this week you're getting more of those answers, more of those clarity that it is that you need, so that you really can begin to move forward doing something new with less ties to the past. And I think you're trying to break those ties to the past, so that you really can begin to put your life in a new direction that you like better, that's going to be good for you, and to understand it all more inside. All right, so that's what I see going on for you this week. Now your card, Leo, is the 4. It's the 4 of Cups reversed. Now this card definitely to me does indicate things from the past coming back this week in a very big way. Maybe also with your the full moon in your third house coming in, could definitely be some things from the past that you're familiar with coming back. Because this is reversed, it may not be a good thing. People that are coming back may be trying to keep you in the past. Maybe you're too nostalgic of an old life that doesn't exist in some way. And I think this card is saying you got to make amends with the past. Maybe you got to face the past, okay, but you got to do what needs to be done to put it aside so that you can move forward. All right, and this card is saying don't get lost in old habits, don't get lost in old way of doing things, don't over romanticize the past, and don't let the past drag you back. Appreciate it for what it is, appreciate it for what it has done to you, how it has served its purpose, and then let it go so that you can move forward. And I think if you can do that this week, it's really going to help you, I think, to do something new on the day-to-day that you really like better. And that really can help you bring it all together and start to move forward, hopefully feeling like you understand more what's going on with your life and what needs to be done. All right, so that's what I've got for you this week. Leo, thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on YouTube, subscribe to my channel, share with your friends, and I will talk to you later.